Hey everyone, it's Tam, your host at the Magic Maker's Place, and I'm coming to you from sunny Florida. Now, go figure, my whole plan this morning was to come to you from the great outdoors, palm trees in the back and sun shining and all of that. And don't you know that the minute I went to log in for this Facebook Live, the repairman who needed to work on the thing that was right next to me showed up with his toolbox and a cigarette in his mouth, and I couldn't come to you from the great outdoors. But I want you to know that I am down in sunny Florida. You can tell there's like seashells and tropical things. Oh, look, I'm in a seashell chair even, right? So I am actually in sunny Florida, cultivating my own dream. And for today, this is our topic. Now, if you're in the Magic Maker's Place, you're here to kind of sort of sort through that mindset stuff that might be holding you back. And if you remember, just to review lightly what we talked about before was A, align with a vision. And that involves getting to know your priorities and really deciding who you are, how you're wired, and what you're actually going for. And then part two is breaking through the belief systems that keep you stuck. And then last week we talked about actually identifying the old stories, right? So this week is letter C, A, B, C, and we're talking about cultivating your change, cultivating your vision. And what does that mean to actually do that? Before I jump into that real quickly, I see that some people are starting to come on the live, so please wave, smile, give me some thumbs up so that I know you're here, and don't be afraid to, oh boy, ask questions, which as a matter of fact, I'm not sure I can see so well. We'll give that a whirl in a bit. So I'm down, as I said, in Florida, actually cultivating my own vision, which happens to involve more travel. And so, sometimes you have to support your vision with action. Not sometimes, always. I'm asking that you support your vision for change with action. And so that's what I did. I actually booked these tickets several months ago, preparing to come down here and be part of travel. I'm dressed in my best Red Sox t-shirt because I'm going to go see the Red Sox play preseason down here in Fort Myers, and that's been on my bucket list for a long, long time. So if you have a bucket list of visions going on, then this is a really important discussion for you. So a part of cultivating your vision that I really want to talk about again is language. And so one of the things that I teach in my Manifestival group, which is a paid version of the group that you folks are in right now, is about languaging and how to ask generative questions. And the big question I have going on as I see myself down here in Florida is, how does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? You want to begin to develop a habit of asking questions throughout your day that are very, very generative. What does it mean to ask a generative question? It's a question that opens your mind, your unconscious mind, to possibility. And so when you ask, how does it get any better than this? It like lights up the quantum field. And hi, some of you on the call, Karen and Michelle and Alexandra, welcome. It lights up that quantum field and just creates movement and puts together and pulls together more miracles and synchronicities and opportunities for you to be able to find out how it actually can get better than whatever you're currently experiencing. So how does it get any better than this is your very first basic but very generative question. And you can put the cherry on top with, and what else is possible? Feel free to invite the universe to show you what else is possible in your life. Now, cultivating your vision really requires your full attention. Your intentions, which are your vision, requires your attention, which means your mindset and your thought processes, because your thoughts are very creative. Your thoughts are what pull together the molecules in the field that I was just talking about. So where was I going with that? Your intentions need your attention, and that means you want to spend time every single day doing some kind of a mindset practice. Now, I know that I have a very, very solid mindset practice. As a matter of fact, in my Magic Makers Planner, the playbook and planner that I've developed, and a lot of you have, I have outlined how to create a Magic Makers morning practice. However, there are dozens and dozens, probably hundreds of ways to do a morning practice. What matters is that you actually settle in and do it. I have found in my life that the most generative the most generative periods of time in my life are when I am actively engaging in a practice where I quiet my mind and do a lot of time visioning, where I quiet my spirit and do a lot of prayer, and when I activate my brain by writing. And I have this process that's called igniting through writing, and that's part of our Magic Makers process. There are dozens and dozens of morning practices that you could research, and I believe there's even a website. mymorningpractice.com, I think, is the correct website. Go there. Read the morning practices of successful people. The owner of Mind Valley, Vishen, I can't pronounce his last name, I'm sorry, but he's the owner of mindvalley.com. He has an amazing morning practice that I really invite you to look at. It involves gratitude and forgiveness practice and visioning and writing and intentions. It's really, really solid. What matters is that you choose one and you start doing it. I read books that suggest that, an hour a day is what you need. I say at least promise yourself 15 minutes in the morning, at least as a bare minimum. Shoot for 45 minutes. Make the time in your day to make your vision real, to really immerse yourself in it and ingrain your desires into your world. And now, speaking of desires, this is a key component that I come back to all the time when I'm coaching with my clients, and that is stay in desire. Now look, I'm not going to lie, life gets hard. Life can get really hard. However, staying in desire is a key component. And so you want to, every time you get down, you want to go back and revisit the vision that you were aligning yourself with. You want to go back and figure out, hi Bailey. Bailey's here in Florida with me. Let me see if I can get you a little vision of Bailey. Nope, I can't. Sorry about that. Here we go. Bailey, where's the camera? Did she make it to the camera? Oh well, okay, that was Bailey. You really want to go back to desire all the time. You want to keep in front of you, these are my values, and then this is what I'm going for. Your vision is outlined clearly in detail by you, and your values, what you stand for, are right there as well. So staying in desire is a key piece. You get knocked down, you look at that desire, you look at your values, say, yeah, that's what I'm going for. Staying in desire is a key component. So what else is it about cultivating your vision that matters? Honestly, it boils down to that mindset, that really course correcting all the time, pulling yourself back to center, coming out of that funk. And if you need to, you start writing. Look at your vision again from the first steps and you start writing about it, and get yourself re-immersed in the energy of what it is that you're going for. Now, of course, there are many other little tidbits and pieces that you want to do, but if you can remember to stay in desire, if you can remember to actively go for what it is that you're dreaming of, you can be, do, and have all that you want. There's just no doubt about it. You can go from zero to hero, they say. You can do that. it's a matter of staying on top of all of your practices. A big piece that we talked about last week was breaking through the BS, right? The belief systems that were holding you back. If you're finding yourself hitting a wall, then revisit the beliefs and figure out what is underneath the wall. What is that wall made of? What is the foundation of it? Look at your history again, review it, and find the stories that are keeping you in that place of stuckness and inability to mobilize yourself toward your vision. You really want to stay engaged in your process, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, it's all good and well to be part of a group like Magic Makers Place. I invite you to do that, but you really have to be involved in your own goal getting every day, and that's the cultivation practice that we're talking about. That's doing your morning magic. It's taking the action steps. It's reviewing the BS. It's engaging with the vision again and again and again. And is it a lot of work? Yep. There are times that going to do my morning magic routine just isn't what I want to do. Sometimes I don't want to. I just want to jump into my work and I want to get going with the drawing I'm going to do or the person I'm going to interview or whatever. You know, there are times I just don't want to. But what I know is that our desires need our intention and our attention. Your intentions always need your attention, and that's what cultivating the vision is all about. So, some of you have been really active in the Magic Makers Place, and I can't even thank you enough for coming in and getting involved. That's really what it takes to kind of blow up your own world, right? So I said to the people who are joining my Facebook Live subscription, so that you would know when I was coming online, that I would be drawing winners for my Magic Makers Playbook and Planner. And so I have 2 winners. Last week I didn't announce a winner in the group, and so I'm going to today announce 2 winners. 2 of you who have been actively participating and watching what's going on here I have actually won a prize, and I'm so grateful for the 2 of you, and so grateful for the dozens of others of you who are showing up and reading posts and commenting. Now, what I found to be true is that those who engage get a little further along faster. You want to engage with people, ask questions, answer questions, stay in the energy of magic. That's what this is all about. This is the Magic Maker's Place, where you learn how to move molecules and you learn how to stir particles. So get involved as quickly as you can and stay active. And we've got one more discussion that we're going to have here next week. I'll be coming back from Lucky Penny Farm, my home in Maine. Today, as I said, I'm down here in Florida getting ready to head to the Red Sox, living my dream, right? So anyway, 2 winners, and I have to announce their names. And here we go. If you want to do a drum roll at home, you can. I'll do a little one right here. And the first winner of a Magic Makers Planner and Playbook is Rita Losay. Rita, I am going to send to you one of my fabulous planners and playbooks. Thank you so much for participating at the Magic Makers Place. And the second winner is, drumroll please, it is Brenda. Oh boy, I thought I would remember how to say your last name, Brenda Orsner, I think. And I know that Brenda is actually somebody in Maine too. Brenda happened to share a link with me in it, and her name happened to get picked out randomly, so she stirred her own particles and was able to win a prize. I think that's fabulous. Thank you very much. I know this has been a little bit of a short Facebook Live, but I am getting ready to wrap it up. If anybody has any questions or thoughts or comments about how you are doing in cultivating your change and cultivating your vision, I'd love to hear about that. Right now is a good time to talk. I'm going to look at see if I can see my chats. Oops, I can't. How am I going to see my chats here? What a bugger. I actually can't see comments here today. So I guess the last thing I can do before I head out of this Facebook Live is to put on my sunglasses and let you know that I am living my dream, cultivating my own vision, heading out to see the Red Sox, and really wanting all of you to just get on board with these practices available to you at the Magic Maker's Place, and know that there's more good stuff to come, all kinds of it in your life, if you can believe and be willing to receive. Of course, doing the action will make will be a key component to everything that you're doing here. So I hope you enjoyed the Facebook Live from sunny Florida. I apologize, I cannot see any of your comments today, so I can't respond to your questions. That was something I didn't expect, but that's where we're at. So align with a vision, break through the belief systems that are holding you back. That's a big piece of work right there. And cultivate the vision by staying in desire, developing your morning magic practice, and taking action toward whatever it is you're going for. And really, anything is possible for you at this point, and you just got to hang in there and do the work. The switch will go on, and you'll be all set. So look, so I've got 3 people waiting for me at the other end of this room, and they want to go see the Red Sox play. So I can't disappoint them. I got to head out right now, put on my baseball cap, and get out in the sun. And I'll be back in Maine soon, and I'll be back in my big pink office to talk to you again next week. I thank you for your time and your attention. And as always, this program is brought to you today by the letters U and I. I am what I am because you are who you are. You and I are one. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
Did I hear you promise somebody a brand new car?